on ESPN.
I think when you're a #1 draft choice, the fans, they want some justification. Why did you draft this little bitty guy from Texas A&I, and all of a sudden, the Dallas Cowboy game, he catch Tony Dorsett? People just forgot about everything else and say, we love this guy. There's nobody I didn't think I could catch. I mean, I felt like I was the fastest guy on the earth, really. And I say that in humility. That wasn't an issue for me. Running to me is like walking.
And it's a good start. They can't even come out of the box. But all of a sudden, Darrell Green starts to pull on Willie Goff. He won't catch it. Darrell Green is the fastest man in the NFL.
Had he done the track, I really think he'd have been the premier sprinter in the world, because nobody could start like Darrell Green.
Apparently, no one can finish like him either.
Darrell Green, he's gone.
He never ran in the Olympics, but he did carry the torch on its way to Atlanta in 1996. A fitting honor, because the sprinter has had a marathon career, and he's faster now than he was as a rookie.
He's chased down by Darrell Green at the 35-yard line. Green saves the touchdown. Snapped around from the 39. Quick slant into the hands of Darrell Green. He's gone! Touchdown, Washington Redskins! The little guy just blistered that sideline. He burnt the grass. You knew when you called it. It was like a jet.
Yeah. His body doesn't seem to age. He's out there at his age running with 23, 24, 25-year-olds, and on a daily basis, he's got more bounce, he's got more enthusiasm, he's got more life in him.
I always had that touch of, let's have fun, man. Let's do this thing with the intensity that it takes. Man, let's have a ball while we do it. 2-2-0, buddy. Make you run fast.
And sack quarterbacks. And hit pass catchers. And knock down footballs. Actually, hard work turned this track star into a complete cornerback. He ranked second among active players in career interceptions. And he scored on one of the most memorable punt returns in playoff history.
He hurdles over a guy, pulls the ribs, pulls the cartilage off his rib cage. He's running into the end zone holding his ribs.
He's gone. Touchdown, Washington Redskins. Darrell Green returns.
Darrell Green was, without the flair and all the media stuff, he was Deion Sanders before Deion.
And like Deion, Darrell is just so versatile and talented that he doesn't know what to do next.
Do I smile? Do I sing? Do I look mean? What do I do? Do I jump? Do I run? Do I hop? If I smile, at least you won't know I'm scared, huh?
His fear was fake, because the 5'8" Green has never been afraid to stand up to anyone.
Darrell Green actually would come into me every now and then and go, I think you're screwing up. He really would. He was that kind of guy. And I'd kind of go, what? But I needed to listen to him, because he'd say, hey, we need to do this, this, and this.
The little peanut head boy that grew up in Houston, Texas, that nobody ever thought would have done anything. When I went out for football in 11th grade, there are guys specifically, and they know their names. They laughed. They literally laugh, and I know their faces. I can see them right now.
He's kind of like that little blue VW he drives all the time. Just a tiny little thing, but it's in tip-top shape, and it runs perfect, and it does everything right, and that's Do-Good. DG, I call him Do-Good.
Do-Good has been doing just that, on and off the field, since 1983. He signed thousands of autographs and made hundreds of charity appearances. But one night a few years back, Do-Good decided he needed to do more.
But this particular night was Christmas. Christmas time. These kids didn't have on proper clothing, didn't need diapers changed. Parents smelled like alcohol. Just the whole devastating scene. I'm driving home, man, and just all of a sudden, boom, I just started crying. It was just something that's broke in me. And I felt it was God just saying, Darrell, you know, you've been a great celebrity, a great football guy, but you know, you're really not doing anything. That same little boy that you picked up, same little boy when you left. I had no plan, a vision, but I had a heart that says, from that day, I'm going to do something. So we started the Darrell Green Learning Centers just about over 3 years ago. And in those centers, the kids come every day, and they get everything that is needed that supports the 4 institutions in this country that develops a child: home, school, church, and government. Good job. The vision that we have, the application of what we do, it works.
How do you define violence?
All right.
I like what they do for us, because when we wasn't at the learning center, we used to go home and be bored.
Green's Learning Center offers new challenges each day, and it promises new hopes for tomorrow.
These will be the kids of the future that will be the mayors, the lawyers, the coaches, and the school teachers. Something that when the highlights are gone will still be around, because that's when those kids who we're working with will have kids and grandkids. And I'll have had a part in that just because I played football.
He's the kind of guy that I point my children towards and say, be like Darrell Green, a guy that recognizes the platform that he has as a professional athlete and uses it to benefit the community that he works in.
There's no other reason I was created to be an NFL football player and all the recognition that I get than that. It's not just to come and eat, drink, and be merry. What kind of life is that? To eat, drink, and be merry, then die. That's a greater purpose for being here, and it's more than just running up and down the field.
Coming up on the NFL's greatest moments, an Australian import who's making the transition to the American game.
Do you fear the force of the wind, the slash of the rain? Go face them and fight them. Be savage again.
Rain coming down. The field will be wet.
Excitement electrifies us, and victory spikes the air. You grow ragged and weary and wet.
This is when the big dogs come out.
In driving rain, pro football is played.
Some things can never be taught in a classroom. You won't find them in any textbook. And when Fixitant's long